Unraveling Van Gogh, the surreal life and mysterious death of a genius. Vincent van Gogh remains one of the most profound influences in the world of art, known for his vivid paintings and emotional depth. His brief, tumultuous life spanned just 37 years, yet he left behind a legacy that continues to fascinate and inspire many. His work is celebrated for its bold colours, emotive textures, and striking beauty. Van Gogh was born into a middle-class family in the Netherlands in 1853. His father was a minister, and his early environment was steeped in religion and culture. However, Vincent did not initially pursue art, instead bouncing through several careers, including a position as an art dealer like his brother Theo, before finding his calling. Initially, Van Gogh's artistic style was somber and contained dark tones, reflecting the traditional approach he first learned. His early works, primarily of peasants and rural landscapes, did not hint at the revolutionary techniques he would develop later. It was his unrelenting pursuit of personal expression that gradually developed his signature style. Nature and landscapes were also vital sources of inspiration for Van Gogh, profoundly influencing his artistic direction. His paintings, characterized by dynamic, swirling brushstrokes and bold colors, capture the essence of the environment around him, reflecting both the beauty and the tumult of his inner world. The Impressionist movement had a profound impact on Van Gogh. The movement's focus on light and color resonated with him, helping to liberate his use of these elements. As he interacted with the works of artists like Monet and Degas, his brushwork became more dynamic and his palette brightened considerably. In 1886, Van Gogh moved to Paris, where his art truly began to flourish. Living with his brother Theo, he immersed himself in the vibrant artistic community, meeting contemporaries like Paul Gauguin. Paris was where he first experimented with the expressive possibilities of colour and form, setting the stage for his later masterpieces. Vincent van Gogh's mental health profoundly influenced his artistic expression, weaving a poignant narrative of struggle and brilliance into his works. His episodes of depression and anxiety are vividly reflected in the intense emotional energy and turbulence seen in paintings like The Starry Night, where swirling skies embody his inner turmoil. After moving to Paris, Van Gogh encountered the Impressionist and Neo-Impressionist movements, which significantly altered his use of colour and brushstroke. The city's vibrant art scene inspired him to experiment with lighter colours and new techniques, leading to a period of prolific creation that began to define his distinctive style. In Arles, Van Gogh sought the bright, unfiltered light of the South, which he hoped would help refine his artistic vision. This period was marked by an intense productivity and the creation of some of his most famous works, including The Yellow House, where he dreamt of establishing an artist commune. The Yellow House in Arles was meant to be a sanctuary for like-minded artists, where they could live and work together in harmony. However, this dream crumbled after tensions rose between Van Gogh and Paul Gauguin, culminating in the infamous ear-cutting incident, a moment that has since been shrouded in myth and speculation. It is widely believed that in a fit of mental anguish, he severed part of his own ear. The ear incident, often sensationalized, indeed had a profound impact on Van Gogh's life, signaling a severe deterioration in his mental health. This event led to his hospitalization and foreshadowed his later stays in psychiatric institutions, where he continued to produce art as a way to cope with his struggles. Paul Gauguin fled Arles, never to see Van Gogh in person again. Although they continued to correspond, this still left Vincent alone, and his mental state continued to deteriorate. 2 months later, he left Arles and voluntarily entered the St. Paul Asylum in Saint-Rémy-de-Provence. During his time at the St. Paul Asylum in Saint-Rémy-de-Provence, Van Gogh's art became an outlet for his mental turmoil. He wrote sometimes moods of indescribable anguish, sometimes moments when the veil of time and fatality of circumstances seemed to be torn apart for an instant. The works he created here are marked by intense emotional and expressive brushstrokes, indicating his state of mind during this tumultuous period. Van Gogh's approach to brushwork and colour was revolutionary. His technique involved thick, impasto applications and vibrant colour contrasts, which brought a sense of emotion and immediacy to his work. This innovative use of colour and form helped lay the groundwork for modern expressionism, altering the course of art history. Sunflowers is among Van Gogh's most famous works, symbolising gratitude and warmth. The vibrant yellows and expressive brushwork in these paintings reflect his unique ability to infuse emotion into still lifes. Each piece in the series carries a depth of feeling, showcasing Van Gogh's profound connection to nature and colour. The role of colour in Van Gogh's work cannot be overstated. He used colour to convey emotion more directly than had been traditionally done, choosing hues that intensified the emotional impact of his subjects. This innovative use of colour paved the way for future generations of artists to explore their emotional palette more freely. Van Gogh's artistic relationship with Japanese art is evident in his use of bright colours and light and distinct compositional elements. This influence is particularly visible in his landscapes and floral paintings, where he adopted aspects of simplicity and elegance, which were integral to Japanese aesthetics. Vincent Van Gogh's heartfelt letters to his brother Theo provide a window into the soul of the troubled artist. These missives reveal his innermost thoughts, struggles with mental health, and his unwavering passion for art. They underscore the profound bond between the brothers, with Theo often acting as Vincent's financial and emotional pillar. Throughout his life, Van Gogh faced severe financial difficulties, relying heavily on Theo's support. This dependence was both a comfort and a source of stress for Vincent, who desired independence, yet was frequently incapacitated by his mental state. Theo's unwavering support allowed Vincent to fully dedicate himself to his art. After Vincent discharged himself from Saint-Remy, he moved to Auberge Ravou near Paris. His depression and mental state continued to decline, and he came under the care of Dr. Paul Gachet. During this time, his disposition seemed to be getting better, and he continued to paint the scenery around him. Until one morning he left for the same field that he visited daily to paint, he came back with a wound to his chest from a revolver and died from his injuries 2 days later. Could he have done this to himself? Could he? The circumstances surrounding Van Gogh's death remain shrouded in mystery and controversy. Originally deemed a suicide, some experts and historians now propose that his gunshot wound could have been the result of an accident or even foul play, challenging the long-standing narrative of his tragic end. Further intrigue comes from various theories and debates that continue to emerge about Van Gogh's death. These discussions delve into details such as the angle and distance of the gunshot, questioning whether Van Gogh could have indeed inflicted the wound himself, thereby adding layers of complexity to his already tumultuous life story. Vincent van Gogh's posthumous fame is a remarkable testament to his enduring appeal. Despite living in relative obscurity and selling only a few paintings during his lifetime, Van Gogh became a global icon after his death. His expressive, emotive works have captivated audiences, influencing countless artists and securing his place in art history. The influence of Van Gogh's work on modern art is profound. His bold use of colour and dramatic, impulsive brushwork became foundational elements of many modern art movements, including Expressionism and Fauvism. Artists like Matisse and Kandinsky cited Van Gogh as a major influence, drawn to his emotional depth and innovative techniques. Psychological interpretations of Van Gogh's artworks often focus on the vivid colours and tumultuous scenes as reflections of his mental state. Scholars and psychologists alike have speculated that his intense emotional life fueled his creative process, making each piece a window into his soul. Vincent van Gogh's work continues to captivate audiences worldwide, as evidenced by the numerous major retrospectives dedicated to his art. These exhibitions not only highlight his vibrant colour palette and emotive brushwork, but also offer insights into his troubled life, drawing huge crowds and fostering a deeper appreciation for his contributions to modern art. Van Gogh's unrealised projects and sketches provide a fascinating glimpse into his creative process. These lesser-known pieces show his relentless experimentation and search for new ways to express the emotional and spiritual turmoil he experienced. Art historians and enthusiasts alike treasure these works for their raw insight into his artistic journey. The media has long been fascinated with Van Gogh, often portraying him as the quintessential tortured artist. Films, books, and television series delve into his complex psyche and tumultuous life, weaving narratives that blend fact with fiction. This portrayal has helped cement his status in popular culture, making his art more accessible to a broader audience. Artists worldwide acknowledge the profound impact Van Gogh has had on their work, citing his bold use of colour and expressive technique as major influences. This enduring legacy is a testament to his innovation and emotional depth, which continue to inspire and push the boundaries of what art can achieve. Technological advances have allowed experts to uncover new insights into Van Gogh's artistic techniques. Detailed scans and X-ray analyses, for instance, reveal the underlayers and revisions in his paintings, showing that even a genius like Van Gogh reworked his ideas, which adds depth to our understanding of his creative process. Incorporating Van Gogh into art curricula around the world has proved essential for educating young artists about the emotional depth and technical aspects of painting. His life and work offer valuable lessons on the impact of personal struggle on creativity, making his story and techniques a staple in art education. His influence has established institutions today that is dedicated to his art, like the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. This museum not only serves as a tribute to his life and works, but also as a centre for research into his various techniques and his mental health. It offers a comprehensive look at his legacy, hosting numerous visitors each year who seek to understand the artist beyond the brushstrokes. Vincent Van Gogh's role in shaping the narrative of the tormented artist cannot be overstated. His tumultuous life and emotional struggles are deeply intertwined with his art, making his body of work a poignant narrative of mental health and resilience. This narrative continues to influence contemporary discussions around creativity and well-being. Vincent van Gogh's posthumous fame is a remarkable testament to his enduring appeal. Despite living in relative obscurity and selling only a few paintings during his lifetime, Van Gogh became a global icon after his death. His expressive, emotive works have captivated audiences, influencing countless artists and securing his place in art history. The market value of Van Gogh's paintings continues to soar, reflecting his enduring appeal. Pieces like Portrait of Dr. Gachet have fetched over $100 million at auction, highlighting not only the artistic but also the financial significance of his work in the modern era, making Van Gogh's pieces some of the most coveted in the art market. Reassessing Van Gogh's impact on art and culture, it's clear that his contributions go beyond his vivid colour palette and emotive brushwork. His ability to convey deep emotional resonance through art continues to inspire artists and captivates audiences, securing his place as a pivotal figure in modern art. The legacy that Vincent van Gogh left will last a lifetime for art lovers the world over. I hope you enjoyed this homage to Van Gogh, and if these short videos interest you, please check out my other videos and like and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. Thank you for watching.